No trial for a Gering woman arrested following a February vehicle attack in Scottsbluff. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a Gering woman accused of running over a man with her vehicle during a February altercation has pleaded no contest to amended charges to avoid standing trial. 25-year-old Abigail Moreno was arrested after Scottsbluff police were dispatched to the intersection of 15th Street and 15th Avenue and made contact with the victim, who was bleeding profusely. Witnesses say a woman, later identified as Moreno, was the driver of the black SUV used in the attack, and officers later found a chain-link fence stuck under her vehicle. She pleaded guilty to amended felony charges of second-degree assault and leaving the scene of an injury accident, and in exchange for her pleas, 2 other charges were dismissed. Moreno will learn her fate when she's back in court on July 17th for sentencing. Well, a Scottsbluff man chose a criminal way to celebrate Memorial Day and is now behind bars and facing several felony charges. Early Monday morning, officers responded to the 1900 block of 11th Avenue for shots being fired in the area. Police made contact with the resident, 29-year-old Eddie Gomez, and found shell casings in his driveway and a silver Ruger inside the home. While being arrested, officers also found a rolled-up dollar bill with just under a gram of suspected methamphetamine. He is now facing felony charges of discharge of a firearm near a vehicle or building and possession of a controlled substance. Initial bond was set at $300,000 at 10%, and Gomez was arraigned on the charges on Wednesday afternoon in county court. And former Kimball Police Chief Andrew Bramer was arraigned on Friday on 4 official misconduct charges tied to a Nebraska State Patrol investigation last year that led to his abrupt resignation. The charges allege that between September of 2022 and April of 2023, Bramer allowed trainees to act in a law enforcement capacity in various ways without the required training and certifications, or in the case of a reserve officer, to act beyond the scope of their duties. Bramer's pretrial hearing has been set for August 14th in Kimball County Court. If convicted, he faces up to 6 months imprisonment, a $1,000 fine, or both on each count. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
The wait is over. Ensemble entry doors exclusively from Renewal by Andersen have arrived with an incredible offer. Secure, timeless style, elegant features, customized countless ways with the legendary quality of Renewal by Andersen. Right now, you get 20% off every Ensemble entry door, no money down, no interest, and no payments for 12 months, no payments for a year. Please scan the QR code on your screen or visit rbawyoming.com now to book your free estimate. Ensemble entry doors, the wait is over.
Welcome back. It's been more than 24 hours since an endangered missing advisory was activated in the Panhandle to locate a 75-year-old Alliance woman. The Alliance Police Department wants to find Patricia Eichhorn, who went missing Tuesday night from the 900 block of Missouri Avenue. She is described as a white female, 5'7" and 140 pounds, who has brownish grayish short curly hair and was wearing a black or purple jacket, blue jeans, and slip-on shoes. She suffers from Alzheimer's and is believed to have been walking on foot in an unknown direction of travel. Anybody with information is asked to contact the Alliance Police Department at 762-4955 or by calling 911. Well, a local couple is swinging for the fences with a new business venture. Jennifer and Martin Urdialis are in the process of renovating the old Downey Photography building on East 16th Street in Scottsbluff. The business will be called The Dugout and will serve as an indoor batting cage for the public to use.
We don't really have any indoor batting space that's available to the general public. If you're part of certain organizations, you can get into some places, but in general, we want something that can help develop our youth, our college athletes, adults who still like to swing a bat every once in a while. That's what our focus is, and there will be space there. We plan on having a concession stands, kind of having where we're bringing the outside in, where you can come in and feel like you're at the ball field, and have a space to be able to rent, potentially for birthday parties, or just a safe space to watch the batters on the other side of the security fence.
They were also successfully able to apply for and receive a micro-TIF grant from the city of Scottsbluff because the scope of the project checks all the boxes for requirements, including the age of the building, located in a blighted and substandard area, and the final value of the building will be below $1.5 million.
Morrill County Community Hospital and the behavioral health providers are here to help. Amber Dean specializes in mental health care, which includes medication and therapy across a person's lifespan. Melody Lacey helps people deal with a wide range of behavioral problems, from depression and anxiety to child psychiatry. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
Now the latest from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint. You're driving home our reputation.
This will be your West Nebraska All-Star preview with the annual volleyball and football showcase games coming up on Saturday. The All-Star coaches and players arriving to town earlier this week. Yesterday, the opening practices and, of course, media days at both Bearcat Stadium and Cougar Palace. Let's start with the football fellas. We meet the head coaches for the West this year. That's Mitchell's Nick Cookshausen.
It's a great honor. Really lucky and privileged to be able to coach these guys. You coach against them for their 4-year career and see them. If you don't coach against them, you see them playing, and it's a lot of fun. And it's fun to get to work with these other coaches and learn some things. And we're really excited about this week.
Coach Cookshausen leading the Tigers to the program's first ever playoff win a year ago when they won a home game over Bishop Neumann. For the East this week, the head coach is Alma's Brendan Johnson.
I'm extremely honored when I got the email and I got selected. It's a great opportunity. I've been an assistant coach out here before, and it's just always a blast, and extremely excited to get to coach a bunch of really good football players.
Coach Johnson has the privilege of coaching with his father this week, Scott Johnson, the head coach at Medicine Valley. They agree coaching with each other a lot less stressful than the 2 times they've squared off on Friday nights over the years. For some players, want to start with a 6-man kid who's playing 11-man action this week. That's Minotaire's Jackson Schwartz.
I think it's a big deal. I think coming from a 6-man team all the way to an 11-man All-Star game, that's pretty good. I'm thankful to be here.
There are no Scottsbluff Bearcats playing on Saturday, but there will be 4 Gearing Bulldogs in red playing at Bearcat Stadium. They were kind of joking about that yesterday. Grady Robbins, Jackson Harriger, Zach Aguayo, and here's Mitch Morvac on the goals for this week.
Definitely, first off, get that win. It's all we're going for, beat the East, and definitely just have fun. Last high school game before college. just get out there and hit some people and have fun doing it.
And full circle here for the West football team and back to Mitchell High School, where lineman Jeremiah Coley was eager to say yes to this opportunity to play in the All-Star game this weekend.
I feel really honored to do this for everybody. I think we all put in a lot of time to be here, and I think it's great that we all get to play by each other instead of against each other.
The 46th annual West Nebraska All-Star football game will start at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. We'll have radio coverage, 107.3 The Trail, and you can watch the live stream on our KNEB.TV YouTube page. That'll be at Bearcat Stadium. Let's get to the 40th edition for All-Star Volleyball. We'll start with East head coach Haley Ryan from Overton, where they won a state title this past year.
It's an honor to be coaching in the game this week. Lots of great athletes, all standing right behind me, but just these girls should feel honored for getting selected, and the committee puts on such a great showing for this, and the kids get to come in and great sponsorships and people taking care of the girls, very organized. So we're going to have a busy 3 days or 4 days of getting in here, getting some touches, and getting ready to go for Saturday.
Now moving to the West team and head coach Amanda Cochran from Gearing, who's got two of her own kids with her this week, and Alex Gonzalez Orozco and Ella Rotherham.
We have Alex, who defensively you cannot replace. She was all over the court, digging balls, fantastic reader. Big shoes to fill for our program, losing Alex. Ella, same way at the net, really big shoes to fill. She was our top blocker this season. Both brought so much to our program, a lot of energy, a lot of hype. So I'm thrilled to be coaching them one more time.
For the West team, they've got one of the top athletes in the state, Sydney's Carson Leeling. Leeling played last week in the Panhandle Prep basketball game, and she's coming off an amazing state track meet where she won 3 individual golds in the jumps and ran on a second-place relay team.
Going down to state track, it's a big environment. There's a lot of people, and you go down there with goals, and you plan to accomplish them, and I would say that I did accomplish all my goals except for one. I wanted to get the meet record for high jump, which I didn't get, but my favorite part of the whole meet was breaking the school record with the 4x1 because I didn't just share it with myself. I got to share it with 3 other girls on the team and my coaches, and that was probably my favorite part. And we'll close out with a Scottsbluff Bearcat. Taylor Hafman, very proud to be involved this week, and she gets to play with her high school teammate one final time. That's Ella Foote.
It feels great to get the opportunity to come and play because this is a big game that I've wanted to play in for a while, and not very many Scottsbluff people get picked until this year, so I think that's really good for me and Ella to get here.
The volleyball match scheduled to start at 3 o'clock Mountain Time. That'll be at WNCC's Cougar Palace. We'll have radio coverage for that one on 107.3 The Trail. That is the latest today from right here at the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
What does it take to get beef from our Nebraska ranches to your table? It takes grit, compassion, and constant care that doesn't stop for weekends or holidays. No matter what it takes, we're proud to raise beef that brings more nutrition to every plate and more enjoyment with every bite. From our families to yours. Beef, it's what's for dinner. Brought to you by Nebraska's beef farmers and ranchers.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, on Tuesday night, the Gering City Council gave the green light to a pair of events that will light up the sky early this summer. Fireworks special event permits were authorized for both the Monument Shadows member guest golf tournament and the Allred Brothers fireworks show at Five Rocks Amphitheater. While Fire Chief Nathan Flowers was not available to discuss the requests in person, he did pass on approving words through City Clerk Kathy Welfel.
He asked me to let everybody know that it would be the same as we've always done, where they will work with the applicants, he will work with them, and make sure the conditions are conducive for a safe show.
Both permit requests were approved unanimously. The Monument Shadow Show will be June 21st, and the Allred Brothers Fireworks Show on July 3rd. Well, that is it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.